just absolutely hilarious. But in the most annoying, like, non-progressive way, why is it that we are in 2026 and the Pokemon Center just lets us basically, like, place, like, countless orders on the Pokemon Center? Now, don't get me wrong, this is satire of nature because I obviously myself know how to do this. So the only reason I'm sort of like, I feel like, why let us do it? And then they're clearly not making efforts to stop it. So, like, the only reason I'm saying it though is because, you know, I've bought so much 30th anniversary stuff now, so I'm all set to make like a good like 20, 30k, you know, next year. So, you know, at least. But what I don't understand is why are they making it so easier for? It's actually like as if the new guidelines that they've implemented is actually making it easier for us to do this. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not going to be completely satire because I do find this funny because me myself I benefit from this system. So the only reason I'm trying to say this is because I'm doing it I can see it from both sides. The predominant side, when I look at, you know, scalping as a whole, and we look at how hypocritical the Pokemon Center is, because it is very much hypocritical. They say that they want to stop scalping, but they give people basically a limit of purchasing 2 ETBs per like address. Now, the hypocrisy of that is one, shouldn't the limit surely be 1 ETB per customer? That's the whole goddamn point. And just make it so people have to verify their ID. So, like, let's say if you wanted to do multiple orders to the same household, you could just do it so you have to verify several forms of ID, right? Surely that would be the more logical thing that they're doing, which is what they're doing in, like, Japan and places in China. So why can't they implement that in the US and basically in the UK? And you know why? Because it's all about the dosh. I'm afraid what you people don't understand is they love committing offences. They love breaking the law. They actually prefer it like this. And this is what people are not going to understand is they aren't going to help benefit the consumer because they're too busy basically supplanting the actual person who benefits from it the most. And it's all a money-making scheme, and this is what you have to understand, right? If they actually cared about the consumer rights, then they would make it so it's just one order per customer. 1 ETB per customer, 1 booster bundle per customer, 1 SPC, 1 premium box, 1 figure box, etc. The list goes on. But the reason they won't do that is because they're selfish and greedy, and they want to keep the people that do exploit the system, such as obviously various people that I know that are sellers on this app that do the exact same thing as everyone else. But what you've got to start realising is the other reason being is because, yeah, God forbid, you know, we change the limits to 1 ET per like